defense. You're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They send a receiver in motion left. Right to the air goes Daniels. That's taken in. It's Austin Ekeler. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second and a yard. Yet another Alabama back in the lead. This is Brian Robinson. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. 1st down, Washington.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble 2nd reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
That is intercepted. And the defense comes up.
You know you owe me a possession, bro.
It is a pick 6 to make it a 6.
You wild, dude.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board.
You know you owe me a possession, bro.
With that pick 6.
So all that bullshit you just did, that was for nothing.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
You owe me a possession, my guy.
The tight end Ertz in motion. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10.
2.
Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage.
You owe me 2 possessions, bro.
Bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast
No. You owe me 2 possessions, bro. You know that.
and not make the same mistake again.
No, but you owe me one more. Hey, Fats, don't do that, bro. You owe me one more, bro. You know that. That little pick 6 shit you did.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Oh, okay. You, man, how many interceptions you caught, bro?
So you still you 3.
Come on, Fats. Come on,
So
bro.
I gave you the run back. So that you 3 still.
Yeah. He's a cheating dude, yo. One thing about you.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A nice throw by the rookie from LSU. He's got his team a 1st down. A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Ekeler. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Brian Cook up from his safety spot to make the tackle. Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. complete it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Scramble rules. Every team has them, and the teams that execute them the best, that's where the big plays come. It's exactly the case here. Great job by the running back sensing his quarterback move from the pocket, stay in phase, be friendly, throw for the quarterback, and once he gets the ball in his hand,
the ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. They face 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Now for the 3rd time in the 1st quarter, he's been intercepted.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is
You
their
funny,
inability
boy.
to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph
You scored off a
where they're
pick six,
gonna
which you
go,
shouldn't
move
have.
the ball with their
But it's
eyes.
cool.
And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The tight end, Ertz, in motion. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. And that will wind up being complete. 0-0s on the clock. The 1st quarter has come to an end. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing now. Daniels. That's caught by Eckler. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Daniels.
Whoa.
To the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late.
Oh.
Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels.
They are on that shit.
The rush there, he's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Daniels. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
This nigga's soft.
And the Chiefs are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
This has been tough to watch, Mike, really for a lot of reasons. And when you talk to everybody around this building, they know the future of this organization rests on the shoulders of this young rookie quarterback. And there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be missed throws and missed reads. But 4 interceptions into today's game, you find yourself trailing here. At some point, they got to ask themselves,
I love this nigga
is
fat.
this
He's
rookie
funny.
giving us the best chance to win now, or are we just all in for the future?
Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40.
That's enough. Real bullshit. Man, you punted the ball twice, nigga. No, you didn't, Fats. I swear to God, you did. No, you didn't, bro. You definitely didn't, bro. You definitely didn't. 3 punts, bro. What are you talking about? Stop playing. Hey, Fetch, you for one, you scored off of one when you supposed to punt it, bro. You got it, bro. You a funny dude. Come on, Fats, go ahead. You know you owe me one. You scored off of one, bro. You should have, bro. You should have dropped and punted it, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, Fats. You got over, bro. You didn't say score off a turnover, then punt it. Like, come on, bro.
39. Here's a 1st and 10. They'll run to begin the drive with Eckler. And good blocking up front.
You know what I'm talking about, though, Fats. You definitely do.
On the ground. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Going for it all. That is brought in. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it 1st and goal inside the 5.
What you mean you owe me a punt? You know what it is, bro.
Big play there for Washington. It's a gain of 49.
Fats, come on, Fats. You wildin', bro. Don't do me like that, bro.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
Don't do me like that.
He's in. Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Washington. Austin Seibert now for the extra point.
You didn't, Fats.
And the Commanders will
I just showed you. You punted 3 times, bro. All you gotta do is push pause and go to stats. Then you actually scored off of one instead of punting it, bro.
We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away.
Fats, go push pause and look, man. Go look. Go ahead, I'm gonna wait. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro, about no shit like that, bro. My point exactly. Come on, Fats. Thank you, sir. You actually scored off of one.
To the 30.
Don't try to punt it when I ain't got no time and all that shit, bro. Don't do that.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, that's Kelsey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense...
Bro, you owe me a punt, but you still ain't going to punt it, but you going to punt it after you score, bro? Come on, bro. You say every time you get a turnover, bro. Come on, bro. Don't do that. You said every time you... Come on, Fats. Don't do that, bro. You know what you said. No, but you know what you said. Do I need to call the chat, bro? Keep it a bud. Like, what you say? Oh, it's not win, though. Come on, Fats, with that bullshit, bro. You know exactly what you're doing, bro. Come on, don't play me like that.
Here's Matt Araiza now.
Yeah, that's cool.
He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. Now fair catch is made.
All right, that's cool.
Just inside the 15-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He'll have a yard or two up to about the 16. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Daniels. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. On 3rd down, here is Eckler. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. They run it once more with Eckler. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big game, and he picks up the 1st down.
Daniels now on 1st down.
Oh, I got your ass. I got you.
He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Little backyard football here by the quarterback. It looked like he was running around the playground in his early days. The disruption of the timing early was the key, and from that point on, him and his receiver just unable to get on the same page.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, and he'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Now Daniels.
Ooh.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. Oh, big hole
Wow.
left side. And he will dive into the end zone. 78 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Wow.
Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Wow.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
What the fuck?
And that is incomplete. With McCaffrey, the intended receiver.
That shit is
And
gay.
that's going to lead to a 4th down.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. On throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. This one, a deep shot for Rice. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. This time they stay on the ground. Pacheco, 1st down and more. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. So we've reached halftime here in Arrowhead with the Chiefs on top.
You were
As
cheating,
we send you down
motherfucker.
to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this 2nd half. Coming up. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw with Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Well, he certainly didn't look like a rookie on that long completion, Mike. Not only his ability to scan the field and find his favorable matchup, but he was able to hit his downfield target in the perfect spot that led to that big gain.
That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he's in. De'Ami Brown. Touchdown, Commander.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A first down throw for Mahomes. That one intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Look, I think any time, Mike, you find yourself all tied up in the second half of a ball game, it's all hands on deck. Both teams are trying to find a way. How can I separate? How can we give our side a clear advantage? That pick right there, killing that first series of this second half, that seems like one of those separators to me. Now, this offense, as they take the field, they have to capitalize and come away with points.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They run over center with Robinson. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal. They'll run with Robinson. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Here's Daniel. That is caught. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. They'll try to run with Robinson. And waiting, no signal. He did not get in. And that's going to bring up 4th and goal.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And he'll take it on in. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Washington. Seibert out now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Commanders have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Samaje Perine. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again. Slot man in motion right. Mahomes now on 2nd down. That's taken in by the running back, Perine. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. On the ground, this is Perine. And he will have the Chiefs 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
They send him right out of the slot. Mahomes on 1st down. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. 11 yards on the connection there. 1st down, KC. Receiver in motion. Going right. 1st down throw. Mahomes. They go right back to Rice. He's got it again.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Slot receiver, headed right. On 2nd down, Mahomes. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He's got it at the 7. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7, but first they've got to get the TD. It is 1st down and goal. Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Let's give them a yard down to the 3-yard line. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. They'll run with Pacheco. And he will dive into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Yeah, I heard you. I heard you.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Eckler. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. On 1st down, Daniels. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
A pickup there of 13. Good for a Commander's first down.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
23 yards on that pass play. First down, Washington.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here is 2nd and 7. They'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end. There's Ertz. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. On the ground, Eckler.
Well, this sets up a big call here, Mike, on 4th down. You find yourself in a tie ball game with the ball. Do you decide to keep your offense on the field and try to play for 6? Or are you content coming off the field, taking the lead by 3? We'll see what this coach decides.
Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll go. Here's Daniels. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Mahomes now back near his own goal line. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 47 yards.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And they're they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game. As they approach midfield now, they've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to win the game. This one is hooking, and he missed it. No good, wide to the left. And this game, in all likelihood, is headed to overtime. This is 1st and 10. The tight end Ertz in motion. Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation.
Hey, Fats, man, it's a hell of a game, bro.
We are headed to overtime.
You gave me the ball first?
Four
Wow.
quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run. It's Eckler. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now a first throw here in overtime. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So as this game's gone on, Mike, this secondary is just continuing to learn, continuing to remember all the different looks this offense has thrown at them. And now it all pays off. Start of overtime, they see one that they recognize, and they jump it. And now they set up their team with a chance to win it here in overtime.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First and 10 for Mahomes. And he's into the end zone. That'll do it. They win it in OT.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's
I'm
some
gonna tell you.
plays that result in touchdowns. And then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. When you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield, it doesn't get a lot better than this. And his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chiefs victorious, as we say, so long from Arrowhead.